Okay, recording this video on Thursday, the 13th of January 2022. It's just gone 12:27 p.m. Chicago time. Do hope you are doing well. So, finally, after yesterday's activity, we get our signals on the Forex charts. Going to show you the Euro chart, Aussie chart, Japanese yen, and also just quickly Bitcoin and Ethereum. But I've been waiting for this signal to go off on the Euro chart for the better part of a month, and finally we got it yesterday. So here it is, triple signal kind of goes off with yesterday's activity. Triple signal because it's three non-correlated indicators going off together. We have our exhaustion sell bullish divergence comes in here on better momentum, which is volume based. And we're oversold on price. The background printed red here showing a better sine wave, which is price based only, saying we're oversold at this point here. And we got a couple of blue professional bars kind of come in, and we bust above the trailing stop for those blue professional bars, which is based on the average trade size. So that's why we get our triple signal here. Not only that, on the daily chart, we also got it on the 460-minute chart. So there's exactly three 460-minute bars in a daily chart. So I like looking at these kind of side by side as kind of confirmation. We can see there's the triple signal gone off. Exhaustion sell bullish divergence, the blue professional bars coming at the lows, trailing stop is busted above, and we're oversold on better sine wave. So there we go. We got our signal on the Euro chart. If you back it down to the tip bar chart, things have been pretty messy on the tip bar charts. When we look at this one, the 4500 tip bar chart, we've been just batting backwards and forwards. We know we're oversold here, but we've had a series of kind of false breakouts to the upside and then downside and so on. But you can see here on these two charts, finally we've got our trailing stops on better pro-am here with sign of strengths, these little red arrows kind of coming in, showing us strength kind of as this move kind of progresses. So the Euro seems like it's on its way. We could easily have a little bit of a retrace before it kind of sets off again to wrong foot some people, but I think that's an important change in trend. We're also starting to see that kind of wind up for the Aussie dollar, similar type patterns. It's oversold, blue professional bars, we're starting to break above trailing stops and so on. The momentum patterns on volume are a little bit different here on the Aussie dollar chart and the daily and the 460-minute chart here, but we've got our signs of strength. And we're starting to break up here. Tip bar chart, a little bit more convincing here. We've got another signal with yesterday's activity, triple signal kind of busting up into this new range. I like this when we get an initial break, we come back down after overbought on better sine wave, we come back into another signal here, whereas we're oversold on better sine wave, and it's caught in the next highest time frame because we're above better pro-am here, and we start to break out. I like that for a signal there. So Aussie dollar, seemingly we're on our way. A couple of blue professional bars at the highs, but you know that could be a gathering pattern, just waiting for the continuation of the break to the upside. It's also happening in the Japanese yen. We've got some strength over the last day or two. Again, a little bit earlier in terms of signals here, but at some point we'll get that. We've had our exhaustion sell bullish divergence. We're oversold. We've got this level here to bust above on the trailing stop on better pro-am to get a signal. On the 460-minute chart, again, one time frame down, we did get a signal here, a little bit of weakness after that, but we've got caught by oversold on better sine wave here, so we've got another little triple going on there. And tip bar charts, yeah, looks nice, kind of rounding out activity here with the 900 tip bar chart showing us a triple signal there. So all of that is kind of good. I don't know what that means for, kind of the move going forwards, and, strength in these currencies means there's kind of weakness in the US dollar. I don't know if that means we're also going to get weakness in the equities. I'm less convinced about kind of correlated trades like that. I worry about, one chart at a time. But it's nice to see these three Forex contracts all starting to signal in the same type of direction. Now today, people are kind of freaking out a little bit. The Bitcoin's kind of testing down into the lows. I'm not too worried. I had a nice little trade over the last 24, 48 hours, we got a little pump in Bitcoin. Not sure where my entry was. It was kind of around here. We got a pump into this, and I was out on this little peak here after the blue professional bars, and we've had some weakness ever since. But for me, Bitcoin and Ethereum have made this bottom. All we're doing is just kind of pressing down. Because on the higher time frame tip bar chart, the 13,500 tip bar chart, we've had our triple signal here, and we're just kind of weakening because we've come into an overbought situation on the next time frame down. So when this kind of comes into maybe an oversold, more red backgrounds here on the tip bar chart, that will be good. What are we doing here in terms of blue professional bars? Yeah, we've kind of gone above that little sequence there. So we're finding a little bit of weakness at the moment. But between this 42.8 and 39.650 level, that's absolutely key. That whole area has to hold for the continuation in the Bitcoin rally. Same with Ethereum. So we had this little push, triple signal goes on. We just come into some weakness because we're overbought on the next time frame down here with the background gray. So we're having a little bit of a pushback down, and this kind of region between 2.9 and 3.3. We need to catch at that point and then kind of get back above 3,400 here. So finally, we have the Forex charts kind of bust out of congestion, and let's see where this next move takes us.